The last topic we're going to cover is data visualization. Now, as you probably remember, tables of numbers are a bit annoying. They're annoyance number 4 on Dave Parady's list, which has to do with financial presentations, but still. So, as much as possible, we're trying to get away from tables of numbers and create graphs, charts instead. So, if you have a table like this, what you rather should be doing is something like this. And if you add a bit of manual labor, you will end up with something like this, which I think is a much better solution for both you and your audience. It takes slightly less time to digest compared to the table, and you see all those differences between numbers visually, which of course is a lot faster. So, with chart design, it's mostly fighting against PowerPoint or Keynote defaults. I don't know who's setting those defaults, but most of the time they are just simply horrible. I have no other word. This is what you get in PowerPoint, this is what you get in Keynote, and once again you have to scroll through myriad of little menus and uncheck all those nice checkboxes that interface designers put in there. In order to arrive to something like this, something simple, easy to understand and clear. Now, some people still ask me what chart should I use in this or that case, and the answer to this question is actually pretty simple. According to PowerPoint, there are 9 different kinds of charts, and 95% of all the visualization in business are those top 4 kinds of charts. I mean, the rest are still legitimate kind of charts, but they work in very narrow kinds of contexts, and I invite you to think 3 times before using them. Most of what you will be doing in business are column and bar charts, which are the same, line charts or pie charts. If you hear the word distribution, this is a hint for you to use a pie chart. If you hear the word trend, this is a hint for you to use a line chart, and bar charts or column charts are your default. Like, I don't know, 80% of all the visualization in business has to do with bar charts. If you work in, I don't know, in advertising, and if you start to draw media infographics, they will fire you the next day for bar charts. You're not there to draw boring bar charts. So yes, they are boring, but also they are the most familiar to the audience. People get them. So I actually most of the time would encourage you to use a bar chart or a column chart. Please do think 3 times before using, I don't know, Sankey or whatever you're thinking about using. I mean, this is kind of fun, but you know how they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and this is one of those pictures which need 1,000 words to explain. It's not like this is some illegitimate kind of a chart, but it has a very narrow context of use. So let's begin with column and bar charts.